Welcome, fire signs. This is your reading for the month of February 2019. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. I'm burning some white sage for you, for us, for myself, for the cards. They're cooling off. I've been scrying into the smoke lately with my readings as of late. That's kind of a new development. I do like to practice scrying, but the leaves, the white sage leaves, are speaking to me. And I'm getting that you're reaching a cooling down period. I also got the phrase strength in numbers. Yes, to let others help. And a phrase of like a dance. So to dance with your circumstances, to partnership, to see it as a collaboration of sorts, whatever is going on in your life. So fire signs, this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, respectively. That's the order in which I will read. If you'd like to do a timestamp thing, you can. I prefer that everyone read or listen to the reading as a whole, as a collective. Because as you'll see at the end, and they always do, they always intermingle with one another. Because as a witch, I am paying more respect to the element of fire and how that expresses itself within each sign. But don't worry, I will do each sign. I will do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their order. And this is a general reading that will cover relationships. It will cover the areas of love, security, and freedom. Some people would call that love, money, life path, but I don't term it that way. Okay, these are ready. And I am using a beautiful Celtic pagan deck called Sacred Circle Tarot, which is created by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Anna Franklin wrote the text and Paul Mason did the illustrations, which are absolutely beautiful, as you will see. And I'm also going to use, to clarify at the end, I'm going to give you each sign, one spirit card as a pointing towards a final outcome. That's going to come from Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Those are created by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters, and they're illustrated by Richard Crooks. Okay, that's going to be your end result message from Spirit. I'd like to evoke the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit to this reading. I greet the guardians and watchtowers of the north, east, south, and west. I welcome the divine and all our allies, our ancestors and loved ones in the spirit world to this reading, that they may guide us with wisdom, discernment, and love and light, the highest good of all. So may it be. I'm just shuffling the Witch's Wisdom now, so I don't have to do it at the end. But I might feel like reshuffling. Lightning and hearth, heart and forge. Fire, I call thee hence. I also was getting the message from my own handmade divination and oracle cards. I call them soul to soul cards. I didn't draw this card, I just felt led to pull it out directly of the Queen. And I'm just getting the feeling of all of the fire signs coming into their own royalty and sovereignty. That's what we're stepping into, cloaking yourself with your own royalty and sovereignty. The underlying energy for Aries is the Three of Swords and discord. And I get a positive feeling from this, believe it or not, because what I get is that Spirit has given you like an assignment almost. It's assigning you this interaction in your life to work something out for your highest good. This is like a divine challenge is what it is. That's a channeled phrase that I'm feeling. That phrase is channeled. It's a divine challenge. And so there's nobility to it. There's nobility to it. There's sovereignty. And I think that's what you're working out, Aries. You're working out sovereignty, your own personal sovereignty. A divine challenge with nobility. In the area of love, wow. 3 out of 4 cards are swords for you, Aries. In the area of love, you have the 10 of swords, disillusion. So, as I said, Spirit is working out. I mean working out of your life. Working out of your life anything, any sense of betrayal, any sense of anything or anyone that lacks integrity in your life, even within yourself. But I'm seeing it more as an external thing. And you're going to be seeing a reflection of your own integrity in this interaction. You're going to stop saying, well, aren't I just as bad as them? Well, aren't I just human too? I've done the same things. The purpose of this interaction and this divine challenge is to see your own sovereignty, divinity, and integrity when it's reflected back to you with the lack of integrity of other people. It's going to reflect back a more positive outlook of yourself, on yourself. That's what this is doing. You know, the white hats and the black hats, it's like you're wearing the white hat. You're on the side of the good guys. You're on the good guys team. And you're seeing other people's lack of integrity just showing up. And I don't feel like this sense of strenuous combat. I feel it more as a challenge that you feel up to. You're up for this challenge because you see the lack of integrity and you're calling it out in people, in the interactions of people who matter, or what they're bringing up matters to you. They're matters of nobility, matters of integrity, matters that reflect your true values. A challenge that calls you to stand beside, to stand by your own side, to stand by yourself, you know, as if you were your own best friend or you were the champion of your own cause. This is all so channeled, Aries. It's very divinely called to this interaction. I don't see it as being at all negative. What I see is it's regarding things connected to a lack of integrity in others, and you are being called to become your own champion regarding your own values, circumstances, how you want to live your life. You're putting it down, and this is it's almost like it's the end of the line for you. Not for you personally, but for you internally. You're saying, that's the end of the line for me. I will no longer tolerate this. No longer. I won't even be living in this kind of life. It's the end of the line for this kind of circumstance or activity to come up. You're taking sovereignty of your life now. You are taking sovereignty of your life, your whole life. In the area of security, which has to do with food, clothing, shelter, and your meaningful work to do. It could be your 9 to 5, and that could mean a lot to you, even if it isn't your personal soul's calling in terms of specific activities that you like to do. So it might just be your 9 to 5, that's your bread and butter, but it means so much to you. There's so much spiritual connection with the idea and the thought of the fact that you are earning money or an income or livelihood for yourself, for possibly for your family. You're getting an epiphany is what I'm just hearing now and feeling inside of me. You're getting an epiphany about security in your life. And you feel good and happy about creating security for yourself, as opposed to dealing with drama. This is shining through. This is what's shining through. You're seeing that there are other people around in the environment who would rather have you focused on the drama, and you would rather focus on security. And I don't feel this negative pushing and pulling and struggling. I feel you coming to terms with your own reality, clearing the way for the way you want your life to be, clearing a path, spiritual awakening, mental clarity, in the area of freedom, which the Queen says, I do this thing called whatever I want. Okay? That's sovereignty. That's owning your own personal power. And that's what freedom is. Freedom is your power. And in that area of making choices, yours are going to be intuitive and based on how you feel, based on love, what you love to do, what you love, how you want to love yourself. You're getting a very, very clear idea about how you want to love yourself, and you will refuse. You will take no exceptions to that. The Knight of Cups, reflection. You are seeing everything through the reflection of love in your soul now. You're seeing it as your soul's path, and you feel very devoted to yourself and to the life, to your life calling. It's not about people anymore. It's about you. And you're not going to be magnanimous anymore to those who don't deserve it. That's what you're feeling inside. It's very strong and empowering, but it's very soft and fluid and loving toward yourself. And that just emanates, and you don't go any further than that. And it isn't about being self-absorbed. It's just that it's what I'm getting is you're cultivating an understanding. Spirit is giving you an understanding. You're cultivating this awareness that your love is enough to guide you. Completely channeled. Your love is enough to guide you. And that love emanating and flowing from you is enough. You don't have to force it upon other people. You will, kind of like when you're drinking water, it's like you drink for yourself. You can't drink water for other people. They have to drink their own. They have to love themselves. You're going to love yourself. And this is not about self-absorption. It's about knowing that your love, your self-love is enough for you. And it is enough to create a guided pathway from your soul out into the world. And your love will lead the way. You feel a connection to the divine love. And you know that love embodied in you will pour out, and it will lead the way for you. It will channel a course for itself, is what I'm getting. It will channel a course for itself, a natural course. A natural course, not a dug out course where you have to have all these straight, rigid lines, and it has to be this way, and I have to feel this way and do this thing. It's a natural course that curves and bends and rises and recedes and swells up and, recedes and moves. It's moving. So your love will create a divine, natural channel for itself to flow. Your life will flow naturally. That's really beautiful. It feels very profound and very strong emotionally, Aries. It's like you're getting out of your head, and Spirit is giving you clarity, and you're moving according to your soul. You're going with your soul from now on. And that's what I feel. This is pardon the pun. Maybe the pun is intended from Spirit, but what I'm getting is it's a watershed moment. The month of February. It's like you're going to lead by your soul. Through your soul, you're going to stand up for yourself or stand strong for yourself. Be your own advocate. And you're going to see the love just blossom and flow from your heart and your soul. And you're going to feel the essence of your soul in your life from now on. It's like from this point on. It's a very important, milestone. moment for you in this month of February. It's very nice. Onward to, and I will get back to you with your final end result card, Aries. For the sign of Leo, we have initiation, number 16. In traditional tarot, this would be the Tower card, but this deck has a Tower card. So the number 16 is now given to this rite of passage. Very similar to what's going on with Aries. You see how we feed off one another. We go through the dance of life together. Strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. And Aries is learning how to include themselves and be their own person. And be their own, like, army of one, so to speak. Leo is going through a rite of passage. You are resting. You're meditating. You're making secure plans for yourself. You're building a foundation and you're waiting for it to happen. You're never going to see things the same way, Leo. You're never, again, going to see things the same way. Once you've gone within and seen inside of yourself what it is you can do. That's what I'm getting. What it is you can do. It's eye-opening. It's revealing. It's like a revelation. It's almost, in the sense, it's revolutionary to your life. It's revolutionary. It's bringing you inner peace. I feel that you've been having dreams lately. Dreams, they're very important. They're like portents in the nighttime. You're seeing these signs, portents and dreams coming to you. Finding your soul's true calling within the realm of relationships. You have the Four of Swords depicted by the energy of rest. And this is about dreaming. This is about transition. This is about, it's like the Death card in the everyday life. I don't say, some of you may have recently gone to the commemoration of the passing of a loved one who has already passed. I get the funeral energy, the resting, the recuperation, restoring your soul. I'm getting like the Psalm, is it Psalm 23? He restoreth my soul. You know, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. That, like the shepherd, you know, the Lord is my shepherd, that prayer in the Psalms. I'm getting that feeling in your soul. I'm getting a lot of emotion in my throat. There's the commemoration of a loved one who has already passed. Their death in your life have become like coming together was an initiation and a rite of passage. This could have been years and years ago, but for some reason you're reflecting upon it now. For some of you, it could have been recent, a memorial. Some of you are memorializing your relationships, your past relationships. Some of you are looking into your ancestry and memorializing ancestors that you are just now rediscovering. Some of you are rediscovering, you're getting dreams of reincarnation. Some of you have separated peacefully from others. Maybe not ending a relationship, but just retreating back to give yourself breathing space and room, time to dream, time to rest, relax, recuperate. Some of you have parted peacefully from others just for the sake of meditating and kind of taking some time out, time away for yourself, because of the spiritual importance of what's been going on lately. Some of you in the area of security are building a new home. Your foundation is laid, is what I'm getting. You've got the Four of Wands here. This is the home card. Even though it's not major arcana, it has built itself up energetically in the collective consciousness to regard itself as like the twin flame soulmate card, or the 1111 card, or the marriage card. So it's like there's a lot of collective consciousness that is manifesting in your physical world now. So it's like your dreams are coming true, but it's like your idea, or the collective consciousness idea of a happy home, a happy heart, a happy lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, is manifesting in your personal life, Leo. So it's like, wow, this is what everybody wants. This is everybody's idea of a good life. You know, and it matches the energy of the restful peace and recuperation in your relationship. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. See what I mean? There's alignment in your life right now. There's a peaceful rest, and yet you feel those home fires burning with the Four of Wands, but it's a gentle burning. For those of you of Celtic and or pagan ancestry or spirituality, you are feeling and sensing with the just passing Feast of Imbolc, you're feeling the energy of the goddess Breed or Brigid, Bridie, how, you know, there are many pronunciations of her name, the goddess of the hearth, the heart, the forge of fire. You're feeling a deep connection to her, even energetically. And so this may be the first time you're hearing her name, and so you want to go Google it. And then you'll be amazed to find, oh my gosh, that is the exact energy that's in my home right now. And I've cultivated it without even knowing who she was. Some of you might not even know that you have a connection to Irish ancestry, or any ancestry around the British Isles. You know, if that makes sense, okay? England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, right? It's kind of coming to the fore and coming to the forge. It's like you're also creating alchemy in your life, which is when, like, say, fire becomes liquid, you know, when you're bending and shaping. Bridget is the goddess of the forge, where you bend and shape metal with fire, and the fire turns the metal almost to liquid. And you bend it and shape it. So it's like you're reconfiguring things in your home, rearranging furniture even. You would think that's such a mild thing that wouldn't have such an impact, but you start to feel the energy. You're recreating the energy in your home, like feng shui, arranging the furniture. Marie Kondo is a woman in Asia who has a method of tidying up that is truly, I've tried it myself, truly magical, energetic, very simple, simplistic, you know, uninvolved, like it's not too involved where you have to create this big, complicated, complex system. It's like very simple. And you're doing this in your life, whether through her method, and you spell her name Mari, her last name is Kondo, Kondo. I'm sorry, I don't know what country she's from, if it's China or Japan. I'm sorry. But look it up, Google it, and it's the Marie Kondo method, the Kondo method. And you might not be doing specifically hers, but some of her philosophy and understanding of how energy works in such a simplistic, everyday kind of way, you won't believe how easy it is to manipulate and maneuver this energy in your home so that it just feels wonderful and secure. That, or the Black Hat sect of Feng Shui, which is the Western energy Feng Shui. That type of thing. So I see people doing that. Placing flowers in certain places and areas of your house is what I'm getting. Like red carnations or red roses in certain aspects of your home. The Chinese New Year. The auspiciousness of the color red. Feeling very secure and safe in your home is what I'm getting. In the area of freedom, Leo, what you're getting, and that popped out to me right away, was it looked red in the camera, but these are orange. They're poppies. But, well, poppies can be red too. And this is imagination, sleep, slumber, rest, dreams. past lives, imagination, magic. That is all the energy of the poppy. And Spirit is bringing this into your life as a rite of passage, because your life is on a hinge pin right now, and it's just making a 180. But it all came from within. You're never going to see things the same way again. This represents the god Odin hanging from the world tree. He sacrifices an eye in order to see the spirit world. And when he comes back out, he's enlightened. He comes back and he's like resurrected. So you have death and you have resurrection, which is what this rite of passage and initiation is going on right now. But it's going in right where you live, literally, in your soul, in your home, within your relationships. And it feels amazing to me, Leo, so strong. And you're never going to see things the same way again, and you don't want to. That's how you know you're ready. And that's why I keep feeling that you're in alignment with the entire universe. It's like all the cogs and wheels of your life are in alignment with what God, Spirit, the divine, universe, the cosmos want, so to speak, want from you. They yearn. The cosmos and the universe, God, Spirit, yearns to connect with you in this way, and you feel aligned to it. And you're never going to see things the same way again. It's very profound, very beautiful. And I'm tapping into this fire energy. I'm owning this for myself. Doesn't matter what sign you are. That's why I always keep saying, read for your sign, yes, but look at this reading as a whole, because it's for everyone. And you, Leo, are giving this energy to the entire wheel of the zodiac. Okay, this is your dharma that you're creating in the world, in the universe. This is what you're giving, is this fire. And Aries is giving this, the fire in the mind. It's like blazing this white hot mental energy from the divine in the mind, and clearing the mind and going only from the soul with water, you know. And that's the fire that Aries is bringing. And yours, Leo, is the forge. And please look up the goddess breed. It's beautiful. And so, Sagittarius, I feel like what I'm getting, I got this happy energy from, and I'll come back to you, Leo. Sorry, I'll come back to you with your end result card. Sagittarius, I'm getting this happy, favorable energy, like you're someone's favorite. So you don't have to work so hard. Your underlying energy is the 10 of Wands, force. You can lay down the work. You don't have to do the hard work anymore. Because that's what I'm feeling. And what you get in the area of love is the 5 of discs, restriction. This is like when you feel left out in the cold, when you've been trying too hard is what I'm getting. When you've been trying too hard, and don't worry, things are going to be looking up soon. I think you know that this energy is passing. I think you already feel this. And that's why the underlying energy of the 10 of Wands, which is force, which is laying down, forcing things to happen. And that's why in the recent past you felt kind of left out in the cold, like everybody's got their Valentine, but I don't. And I feel like you're coming out of that, and you know why. There's an understanding. There's a new understanding. You know why. You just recently learned this lesson of not trying too hard with people. You're going to let things come to you because you're the favorite. I keep getting this, like you're somebody's favorite. And this can be like a mother or a boss. It doesn't feel as much romantic, because if you're romantically involved, you already know you're their favorite. This is someone else, like the divine is expressing favor upon you. And you almost feel like, oh wow, I must be God's favorite for that to have happened to me. It's like you don't have to force it anymore, and as soon as you stopped, you started seeing things happen. And it turned things around. What you have in the area of security is the number 20, the Judgment card in traditional tarot, rebirth. I call this the Teletubbies card because of the sun with the baby's face on it. You'd have to, if you haven't seen that show with your kids or younger family members, go look it up because it's really cute. It's innocent, it's pure, It's judgment. It's almost like you've been given favor. You have been. Things are going in your favor with your work and career and your home life. I see some of you not being home a lot, but work and career feels like home, but there's something turning. There's something turning within you that's going to change work and home, work and career feeling so much like home. There's going to be added another element here that's going to bring you out of the cold and into the warmth of home and feeling. I'm feeling a relocation for some of you. I'm feeling like a redirection of where you want to go and where you want to end up is what I'm feeling. Like, I want to be here. You know what? I changed my mind really fast is what I'm getting. You know, I've been talking about this. I feel someone talking for like 2 or 3 years about a goal. And all of a sudden, it's like, you know what? I want to go over here instead. I'm going to do this instead because this is really me. And I've always known that. And it just kind of came up in a revelation to you. In a revelation to you. And it's like you feel this divine favor. Like, I must be God's favorite for that to have happened. There's these revelations, these turnings of events that, these like last minute turns. Do you see what I mean? That it's almost like when someone says plot twist, you know, but it's not that dramatic. It's not that drastic. It's more like your mind is changing. I see your mind changing and you changing direction. And seemingly last minute, but it's not. It's about the timing is more what it is. Only seems last minute to other people looking at you. What it is more, this was the final conclusion all along, and you know it. It's like you just know it. God is speaking to you. You just know this is the real judgment and decision. And I've known it all along. Happened just now because it was supposed to happen just now. So it seems last minute, but it really isn't. That was right when it was supposed to happen. That was the decision and the turning and the redirection that was supposed to happen. And what it does, it sets you on a completely new course. You are following your own true North Star of your soul. And you know it. You know it beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is your path. This is your way to go, and you know it. And you're so excited about bringing people into it. There are people who have not been with you on your path that are going to come back in on your path. People you avoided is what I'm getting. People you avoided because of other people. It's like now you're going to bring who you want on your path. It's like, oh, I avoided so-and-so, maybe because of an ex-girlfriend or a family member. It's almost like, you know, before I left so-and-so out in the cold, or I diverted from my path, and when I did, this choice was influenced by so-and-so, and I diverted from my true path, it left me away from all these other people who I truly like, and under this influence of this boss, parent figure, authority figure, or strong influence, girlfriend, possibly, boyfriend, not so much that as I feel a stronger outer influence pushing you in one direction and you went that way, but it left you feeling out in the cold emotionally and socially. And now with this last turn of events where it's like, guess what, I'm going that way. All your old buddies and all your old friends are coming back into your life. And this is what I'm feeling. Because you were true to yourself, your true friends are reconnecting with you on your path, and they just kind of flow in. Your true friends and family members who you consider to be family, even though they may or may not be blood related. It's who you consider to be your soul family. Everything is coming into alignment, just like all the other fire signs. It's happening, and I feel like I want to say, Sagittarius, it's a fact. It's happening. Oh yeah, this is real. Oh yeah, this is real. That's what I keep getting. Oh yeah, this is real. It's a dream coming true for you. For you, it isn't even so much the specifics. It's what the dream coming true for you is that you chose your own life path with no interference. And I'm really happy for you because you did it. And yes, that's real. For Aries, we have the cauldron. See, things aren't finished cooking, Aries. And what I get is that liquid fire that Leo is getting. See how they all combine? It's beautiful. The underlying energy for everyone is the symbol of the wand with the energy of intention. This is you, Sagittarius. Look at, it's like, look at my finger pointing. It's the same thing. It's like your power is your magic. Your freedom is your magic. And you feel it. You feel your own power coming out of your wand. You know, it's like you're the magician, you're the wizard. I'm doing this. Me. And what Aries is feeling is that liquid emotion fire that is bubbling up in their cauldron, and they're letting it come up. It's creating light and fire for them, alchemy. Things aren't done yet, but it's like you're happy. You're going to be happy to remain in the process from now on until the process is finished. And it's cooking. It's like now you're cooking. Now you're cooking is what I just got from Spirit. And you're like, yes, it's what you wanted was the affirmation. Not so much specific results, just like Sagittarius. I don't care about the specific results. I care that I'm involved in my own process and I am now self-empowered and I'm sovereign. The emotional satisfaction I get from that is the end result for me, because I carry that with me for the rest of my life wherever I go, regardless of whatever results I want, you know? That's the more important end result, because it's permanent and long-lasting and long-term. It never ends. And so here for Leo, we have the masculine, but I'm really picking up on this pan flute here. The music, the wind, the air, the music, the chimes, there's something about the music. Oh, because of the dance. If you want to dance, you got to have the music, right? And it's like raising your vibration with and through masculine energy, listening to the divine masculine. Rekindling your romantic relationships with the masculine energy, whether that other person be male or female. It's reconnecting with the male energy. You know, if you're the male Leo, it doesn't matter. It's kind of having that beautiful music, you know, and that kind of swaying motion or dancing, and taking couples dancing, like ballroom dancing or something like that, or learning to play a wind instrument or getting these wind chimes for your home. It's all of that. It's bringing in the music and the magical instruments of music into your life, however you bring them in. You know, whether it's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a new CD or new radio station you listen to, it doesn't matter. But the masculine and the divine masculine, it's like you got to go for it, Leo. You got to go for it. It will change your world. You know, go for that romance, like grab it. You know what I mean? That's the energy I'm getting. For you, Sagittarius, you're making everything come true. This, I feel, absolutely is connected with this star card. You're making your dreams come true in reality. It's true. See, remember how I was saying? It's true. You're grounding it all. You're making it real. You are, in fact, making it real. And you're awesome. You all are. Thank you, because this reading helped me. I loved it, basking in the warmth of everybody's soul energy. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So thank you very much. If any or all of this resonated for you guys, please leave a comment below. And thank you so much for your love and support. And if you would like to continue to watch, please subscribe and hit the bell notification icon symbol so you can be notified of new videos. Check out my video library and just look at whatever resonates for you. Regardless of the date or the subject matter, look at whatever you want. And if you would like to connect with me for a personal reading or to make a very much appreciated donation to this channel, the links for those are in the drop-down box below. So please remember to stay tuned and come back and visit soon. I almost want to say, I want to leave a disclaimer and say, remember that if this helps you, good, but it doesn't replace legal or medical advice in any way, shape, or form. But if it inspires you to live your life fully, then I've done my job. Okay. So thank you so much, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. From my soul to yours, much, much love and brightest blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.